Hi everyone, welcome to Team Potential. It's brought to you by Mel, Savannah, Lucy and myself, Georgie. So Potential came about, first of all, when my partner and I started the process of getting my puppy, Baloo. We pick her up a week tomorrow, and my partner and I have very, very busy schedules. There's lots of things that kind of like get lost in translation normally in a household. So with a new pet coming in, we needed a one-stop shop where we could put all things puppy related, basically. Something to track when the dog had eaten, when the dog had walked, etc., etc. And so we created Potential. We decided to go with a web app, and we decided to use code-based authentication, which is like a 6-letter unique code for each pack, as it allows multiple people in a household to kind of join, and also those outside of the household, to care and attract and communicate the needs of the pet. As we started with dogs, we decided to label our groups as packs, and when you visit the homepage, you can either join an existing pack with this 6-letter unique code, or create a pack which will generate your own unique code for you. I'm going to create a pack for Baloo in preparation of her arrival, so that's what I'm doing now. All you do is type in the name, press create, and it takes you to this pack page. This has the 6-letter code here, so you can share it with your friends and family, and a list of options you can do. For those of you who are forgetful, like myself, if you accidentally close the page, lose it, forget the code, all you have to do is go back to the home page, press enter, and it takes you here automatically. The code is written in such a way it will remember you until you actively log out. So now we go to food. Normally, obviously, you would write this and enter this after you have fed your dog. I'm obviously having to do this in the future because I do not have Baloo. But let's say I feed her Sunday next week for lunch. And obviously at the moment I can't comment anything, but I can just say, leave her a little note to myself. And I'm gonna give her 5 treats because she's cute. And here it instantaneously loads at the bottom. Next we press back to pack, it takes us back to this pack page. I could show you some more stuff, but because it's empty and not populated, I am going to let Mel do that next. So we're going to click leave pack, which is the only way to, remove the pack from your screen. So now over to Mel.
Thank you. So I'm going to demonstrate joining a pack. So my partner has already set up a pack for our pet Frodo. So I'm going to enter in the 6-letter code that he gave me, and I'm now in Frodo's pack page. So I'm going to have a look at the food log and see if Frodo has been fed today. And I can see from the log below that my partner did give Frodo breakfast, but Frodo did not eat all of it. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is take Frodo for a walk and then come back and feed her dinner. So I'm going to go into the walk section, and I can see that Frodo has not been walked today yet. I'm going to put in the city that I'm in just to see what the weather is doing, and that way I know if I need to get Frodo's rain jacket or not. And I don't, so that's great. Off I go on my walk. And I'm now back from my walk, and it was great. Frodo had a great time, lots of sniffing of everything around her. So I'm now going to log it here, and that way my partner can see that I did take Frodo for a walk. And even if Frodo begs to be taken for another walk, that way my partner knows that she was definitely walked today. So once I've put in the comments and the duration, I can then hit post, and it will add it to the log below. So I'll head back to the pack now. And as you can see, we have other features here like medical, toilet training, behavior training. We've designed our app in such a way that it is very scalable and we can add as many features as we like. But for now, these pages are under construction. So I'm going to now leave the pack and pass you over to Savannah, who will talk you through our project.
Thank you, Mel. Our team goals were ambitious as we really wanted to challenge ourselves. One of our goals was to learn a new programming language and new frameworks. We also wanted to use an external data source, such as the Weather API, and we wanted to utilize agile methodologies, as well as create a well-tested app. Our journey began with market research, so we carried out some online research to see if there are similar products in the market, see what features they have, how they look like, and that really helped us get an idea of how we wanted our final product to look like. So the next step for us was to decide whether we wanted to create a mobile-based app or a web-based app. And to reach that decision, we decided to split up and carry out some independent learning and learn about the different technologies that we would use for each option. We then came back together and shared our knowledge and learnings from our independent learning, and we decided as a team to proceed with a web-based app. For the rest of the project, we pair programmed to ensure knowledge sharing and learning, and we tried to build the product using Agile Scrum methodology, which involved stand-ups and retros to help ensure proper planning and development. I'll pass you to my colleague, Lucy.
Thanks, Savannah. Every project has its highs and lows. For us, we found that setting up the testing was more complex than we'd anticipated because we were using a new framework. The app currently isn't available as a published website as we'd intended. However, Georgie can still use it to track her pet's needs by running it locally on her computer, which is a relief. We had some differences of opinion in the first week around whether the tech stack that we'd chosen was the best fit for the project. This caused some tension within the group. However, we had an open and honest discussion about how we were feeling and were able to work together to complete the project. We were fortunate to have a strong idea from the start about what we wanted the app to do, and were able to make decisions on which functionality to implement based on what would be most useful for potential users. So, what did we learn? Well, we've learned that we can use 2 new frameworks and a new language and put together a website in less than a fortnight. We've learned that we can work together in a team and deliver a project despite having differences, and that we can bring an idea to life from start to finish. And lastly, and most importantly, we've learned that there are infinite cute dog photos available on the internet for presentations. Thanks very much.